Details about the Queen's final hours before her death have finally emerged, with a new account showing that the 96-year-old monarch's demise was unexpected. Jenna Bush Hager, the daughter of George W. Bush, was at Dumfries House the night before the Queen's passing, for a dinner with the then Prince Charles. Watch the video above. The Queen's final hours discussed. For more royal family-related news and videos, check out Royal Family Camilla had been set to attend, but a delayed flight meant she was unable to. It was a lovely meal, Hager told Hoda Kotb and Craig Melvin on US TV show Today. He, Charles, first said, "My darling wife was so sad not to make it. And I just love that." The next day, Hager had been due to interview Camilla, but things did not go to plan. The interview was supposed to start around 2 or 2:30, Hager said. "I was supposed to meet with the now Queen consort around 1:30. At 12:30, we heard sort of running up and down the halls." Royal commentator Angela Mollard told the morning show what happened next. "Suddenly aides rushed in and said, 'Please, please be quiet. The prince is on a phone call,' and then suddenly both teams, Camilla's and his, rushed in," Mollard explained. The next thing they heard was the helicopter leaving. Hager told Today that she was informed the interview would be postponed. "They said, 'The Queen is ill, and they have gone and rushed off to be with her,'" she said. "We just said our hearts are with them." Mollard told the morning show the account showed how unexpected the Queen's death was. "So we know how sudden, how immediate," she said. "There was no knowledge that the Queen was this ill, and I think that's the first insight we've been given into those final hours." Princess Anne also gave an insight into her mother's final 24 hours with a moving statement on September 13. "I was fortunate to share the last 24 hours of my dearest mother's life. It has been an honor and a privilege to accompany her on her final journeys," she said. "Witnessing the love and respect shown by so many on these journeys has been both humbling and uplifting. We will all share unique memories. I offer my thanks to each and everyone who shares our sense of loss. We may have been reminded how much of her presence and contribution to our national identity we took for granted. I'm also so grateful for the support and understanding offered to my dear brother Charles as he accepts the added responsibilities of the monarch. To my mother, the Queen, thank you." Previously, former UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson said the Queen was bright and focused but clearly not well 2 days before she died. Johnson had met with Her Majesty at Balmoral in Scotland to formally resign as Prime Minister. Queen Elizabeth died just 2 days later, after having met Johnson's successor, Liz Truss. In an interview with the BBC, Johnson said he was shocked by her quick decline, given how bright she had looked 2 days prior. "The last audience I had with her, one of the reasons it was so shocking on the 8th to hear about her death, was because in that audience, she had absolutely been on it," he remarked. Just 2 days before her death, she was actively focused on geopolitics, on UK politics, quoting statesmen from the 1950s, "It was quite extraordinary. She seemed very bright, very focused." But Johnson also said it was clear she was not well. "I think that was the thing that I found so moving when I heard about her death on Thursday, 2 days later," he said. "I just thought how incredible that her sense of duty had kept her going in the way that it had. Given how ill she obviously was, how amazing that she should be so bright and focused. So it was a pretty emotional time." Queen Elizabeth spent her final days with family, reading the Racing Post and watching television, The Sun reported. She had non-royal visitors to Balmoral Castle right up until the weekend before her death. Dr. Ian Greenshields, moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland, was one of those visitors. He said she spoke movingly about her later husband, Prince Philip, and was in good spirits. "In conversation with her, she took me over to the window and she was looking over her gardens with great pride and affection," he said. "And I think that's where she would have wanted to spend her last days, and I would think the family are comforted by that." And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.